All right, you guys. So today we are adding mixed numbers, okay? We were adding mixed numbers on Monday. We're going to continue to add mixed numbers today with regrouping. So the first problem we're going to do is 3 and 2/3 plus 2 and 2/3. All right, and so we're just going to add these up regularly first, all right? So we're going to do add your fractions, 2/3 plus 2/3. So what is 2/3 plus 2/3? Good, 4/3. All right, and then we're going to add up our whole numbers, 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Now, we get into a problem where you have an improper fraction with this mixed number, right? We can't have an improper fraction in the mixed number. So we have to change our improper fraction into its own mixed number, all right? So we're thinking about 4/3. So remember how we change an improper to a mixed number. So we're taking out a whole from this 4/3, right? So if I have 4/3, what fraction am I taking out of 4/3? Great, I'm taking out 3/3. So I take out 3/3, and I'm going to put one whole down here. Then I'm going to say, what is left over? So 4/3 minus 3/3. What is 4/3 minus 3/3? Great, 1/3. So I'm going to put 1/3 right here. So that means my mixed number is 1 and 1/3. But that's not your final answer. Now what you have to do is add back your whole numbers. So you're adding back this 5 when you did 3 plus 2. So we're doing 5 plus 1, which equals what? Great, 6. And then just bring your fraction over, 1/3 over. So that means my entire answer is 6 and 1/3. That is my final answer. All right, so let's do some more. So we're going to look at this one. Carol's class recycled 23 and 8/10 boxes of paper in a month. If they recycle another 15, 5 and 10, 17 and 5/10 boxes next month, what's the total amount they recycled? So what I have to do is add 23 and 8/10, that's the total, plus 17 and 5/10. So I'm going to add this up. So when I add this up, I add my fractions up first. So I'm adding 8/10 plus 5/10 first. And I know 8/10 plus 5/10 is what? Good, 13/10. Then I'll add my whole numbers, 23 plus 17. Well, I know 7 plus 3 is 10. Add my 1, and then 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So this is 40 and 13/10. Oh, what's the problem here? Great, there's an improper fraction right here. So I need to change this to a mixed number. So 13/10. All right, let's take out a whole. What fraction am I taking out that's a whole out of 13/10? Great, 10/10 is one whole because my denominator is 10, so I'm taking out 10/10. All right, so I'm going to put one whole down here. Then I know I have to add a fraction here. So what is 13 minus 10? Good, 3/10. 13/10 minus 10/10 is 3/10. So I know 1 and 3/10 is my mixed number, but what do we forget? Right, we forgot to add our whole numbers back. So 40 plus 1 is 41 and 3/10. So this is my answer. All right, we're going to do one more. All right, Sarah's new puppy weighed 3 6/10 pounds. After a month, it had gained 7 5/10 pounds. What's the weight of the puppy after a month? What do I have to add first? Great, 6/10 and 5/10. What is 6/10 plus 5/10? Good, 11/10. All right, what do I add next? Great, 7 plus 3. What is 7 plus 3? Great, 10. So I have 10 and 11/10. So now I need to figure out what? Good, this improper fraction. So I need to figure out, all right, what is that mixed number? So I have 11/10. What do I have to take out first? Great, let's take out 10/10. And I'm going to bring my one whole down, and then I do what next? Great, subtract. So 11/10 minus 10/10 is what? Good job, 1/10. What do I do last? Last step. Great, add my whole numbers back. So I'm adding 10 plus 1. What is 10 plus 1? Good job. So you have 11 and 1/10 as your answer. All right, so we did a lot of adding mixed numbers with regrouping today. So excellent job.